What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an update on one that I did about 10 months ago. Now in that video, I removed a stripped tri-wing screw from a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con using left-handed drill bits. Now, up until the time of this upload, that video has gotten over 16,000 views and generated almost 250 comments. And I still get a couple comments a week. Some are positive, and the others fall into two different categories usually. One being people thinking that I used some sort of trickery to get the result that I got. The other being that they followed exactly what I did and they couldn't get the screw out, so they expressed their anger in the comments.
Boo this man!
And I get that. You know, there's been times where I've done a project and you get in a jam, you need a solution, so you go on YouTube, you find a video that's the exact same thing, so you follow it to a T, and then it doesn't work, and you start angry typing.
You lie!
I totally understand, but I wanted to assure you that there was absolutely no trickery or tomfoolery in the making of that video. I just turned the camera on and I hit record, and what happened is what you saw. The only thing that I changed was that I sped up the video so that it wasn't so boring me screwing into these screws for 5 minutes straight. And I documented all of that. There was text in between there. You can go back and look at it. So I thought I would revisit that video. And instead of just doing one screw, I was gonna do 4 screws. So what I've got here is a 2x4 that's got 3 different types of screws. And I've also got, to simulate the Joy-Con, I've got a PSP with a very small precision screw that's almost identical to the tri-wing Joy-Con screw. Now, I didn't want to strip my own Joy-Con screw. I know people probably won't like that.
Man, this is some bullshit!
You know, I'm sorry, but I don't have a one-to-one replacement for that screw. It's slightly smaller and it's longer than most of the regular Nintendo screws, and I just don't have an exact replacement. So even if I was to get it out, which I know I could, I wouldn't be able to replace that. So this is just taking its place. It's still the same size of the head. It's just not quite as long, but it is holding this top shell to this bottom piece, just like this tri-wing's holding these 2 pieces together. So it's literally the exact same thing, and I'll try to do it without damaging the plastic on here. So if you're watching this video, the results were probably pretty good. And with all that out of the way, let's get into it. So here we are back at the table. You see I got my 2x4 here with 3 screws. There's the PSP that's already got that precision screw in this bottom left side. And here is the 13-piece set that I use. These left-handed bits I bought at Harbor Freight. I'll leave a link in the description. I think they are now currently $8.50. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm going to take a drill just to strip these a little bit more so you can see that they're clearly very stripped, all of these, and then I'm gonna extract these right here in the 2x4 first, and then finally I'll move on to the PSP. All right, so now that I cleaned out all the shavings, I wanna show you how stripped this really is. All right, you hear that? Yeah, this is what I use to put these in, and there's no way that that's coming out. You can see that there. For this first one, let's see, let's try maybe 11/64. See how it kind of fits in there perfectly. The first video that I did, I was really just giving it all she's got. I should have been doing in short bursts. So I'm gonna try that right now. I'm gonna make sure that I am in reverse, putting pressure on, and then just using short bursts. So let's give it a shot. All right, you see that? There was no trickery there. That was the first try that I did. And look at that screw here. See that? That came right out. Let's see if I need a bigger one here. So this one I'm gonna try a 3/16. Make sure I'm in reverse. Put some pressure. And look at that. Actually, it's even hard to get out. Jesus. I can't even get it out. All right, so there you go. All right, so for this third one, I think I'm gonna try, I think this is a 5/32. Let's go ahead and try that one. All right, so we're in reverse, got pressure. And there you go. You see the short burst, I think, is the key. Short burst and pressure. And that one is out. So 3 for 3 very quickly. Now on to the last one. Here is the screw that I used that I'm going to be extracting. Now this is one that's not been stripped, but it's just a PSP screw that holds in the top of that faceplate to the shell. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm in there right now, and it's not doing anything. You can see how stripped that is right there. I think I'm going to go with the 564. In reverse. And it's out. And I did not do this ahead of time. Let's get it out all the way here. And there it is. See how that's stripped? That came out on the first try. All right, very nice. Let's wrap this up. All right, guys, so there you go. As you saw, all 4 screws were removed very easily. If you follow those steps that I showed, you want to use short burst, you want to use pressure, make sure that it's in reverse, and pick the right size bit for that screw. You should not have any problem removing any type of screw, even if you break the head off of a bolt, which really you would think, oh my God, what am I going to do? This will work for that as well. So if you don't have a Harbor Freight nearby, most hardware stores are going to have a set of left-handed drill bits. They're very inexpensive. Trust me, they will pay for themselves in repairs for the life that you have those. All right, guys, so what I want to know in the comments, have you ever tried left-handed drill bits to remove a screw? If you did, let me know what the results are. And if you liked the video, please make sure to hit the thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It really helps out. All right, guys, I will see you all next time. Thanks so much for watching.